Hello, broiled beef. Hello, Corsi Snorlax. Hello, welcome in. I want to wait a little bit longer for people to get into the stream, if anyone else is going to come. Oh, and Ego Vomit, hello, welcome in. So I'll just get switched over here. Oh god, hold on. There we go. All right, and there we are. Is my music working? Yeah, my music is working. Okay, good. Hello and welcome today. Happy New Year. Happy Poo Year, as I like to say, because every year is shit. I'm being negative for no reason again. Truly, classic Alex moment. I do this thing where, like, I think a lot of people do this, but I do this a lot specifically, where I imagine situations that would make me upset, be it like angry, anxious, or like not doing anything. I mean, sorry, I got distracted. I'm really nervous right now because I don't like to do just chatting streams because I feel like no one really watches them or really like cares what I have to say, but I feel like I need to do one. If not for you guys, for myself. Because today I'm going to be doing a little retrospective of like last year and what I have planned for next year, or rather what I want to do for next year. Lumen, hello, welcome in. Well, I cared. Thank you for caring, Lumen. I appreciate it. And I just wanted to, we're just gonna hang out and talk today. It's probably gonna be a bit of a shorter stream. Definitely not as long as last night, because that was the longest stream I've ever done. That was like almost 6 hours long. I cannot believe I streamed for that long. That was fucking crazy. What booze does to me. I feel bad though, because it's like all the people that came in and followed me because I was like fucking trashed out of my mind are probably gonna come to my stream now and be like, oh, she's like completely different when she's not drunk. She's like kind of fucking different when she's like not completely trashed. What the hell? Booze cruising. Yeah, that's what happened last night. I was booze cruising. But I actually feel, I mean, I'm really tired, but I feel good otherwise. I figured out how to avoid a hangover, because like when I was like starting to go to bed, I was starting to like get my headache. So what I did was I had a probiotic drink, and I also had I had some Dramamine as well, some anti-nausea medication, and that really worked. You missed it? Well, the VOD will be up on YouTube later today. So if you want to catch that VOD, it's like more towards the end of the stream, actually, like after we finish Mario Kart, like maybe like 3 hours later. But that's when I started drinking about like 2.5 hours in, actually. If they can't appreciate sober Alex, they don't deserve drunk Alex. Thank you, Royal Beef. Thank you. But yeah, I actually like don't have a headache or anything, which is surprising. But I think I figured out that the trick to avoiding hangovers is to have like let me take a look at what's in that Dramamine. Hold on. Does it have ingredients on there, or is the thing too small? Dramamine less drowsy. Let me Google it and see what's in here. Dramamine less drowsy. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of ginger in here as well, which helps a lot. Let's see what the website says. Does it say the ingredients? Ingredients. Meclizine HCI. Oh, it doesn't have ginger in it. Antiemetic. Oh, okay. Well, now you know, if you want to avoid a hangover, take some Dramamine. Last time I took the Dramamine non-drowsy, because this is the Dramamine less drowsy, and like I have to take like the non-drowsy because even the less drowsy will knock me out. But it was nighttime, so I took the less drowsy version. Oh, they have one specifically for nausea. Dramamine long lasting relieves nausea. Oh, what's in here? The anti-puke juice. I mean, it's not juice, it's like a tablet, it's a pill. Oh, it's basically the same thing, but it has like a little bit, oh, it has more fillers in it. That's weird. Because the Dramamine non-drowsy is the one I really like, and that one is basically, it's just ginger. It's just ginger. 500 milligrams of ginger is what they have in it, but they're like, little gelatin pills, I think. So I prefer the non-drowsy, but the less drowsy definitely works too. Cause like the regular Dramamine knocks me out. Like Dramamine original formula. What is in here that makes me so tired? Dimenhydrinate. I guess that's what makes me drowsy then, because like that's like literally regular Dramamine will knock me out. I can't take it or I will just go to sleep. It's crazy. It's like Benadryl but for nausea. It does work though. It does work quite well. So highly recommend that if that's your problem. Because I remember I don't follow him, but he pops up on my Instagram feed a lot. This guy who's like, I guess he's like a bartender or something, and he sells his own like brand of supplements, but they're specifically like supplements to prevent you from getting a hangover, and he always shills them, and it kind of makes me want to like buy them, but I'm like, I don't trust people who shill things to me, you know. Like you're constantly shilling your own brand of like supplements or whatever. I'm a little bit like, I don't trust that. I'll stick with the Dramamine. Thank you very much. Oh, Brevit, hello. Welcome in. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope everyone here had like a good New Year's. I basically just me and my mom, we watched the Barbie movie, which neither of us had ever seen before, and it was okay. I thought it was decent. It was fun. It was cute, but it was very like, it was, oh, Owl Brother, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know. I think it was a bit too overhyped. Like my friend, he was like, oh, I saw the Barbie movie like 3 times because it was so good. And after watching it, I was kind of like, I don't know if it's worth watching it 3 times. Like it's a decent movie, but it's not that good. Gonna be here for a short time. We're moving houses. Oh, good for you. Congratulations on the move. Thank you for dropping by though. But it was fine. It was like a fine movie. It was okay. It was very like I did like the 2001 reference that they put in at the beginning. That made me happy because I like 2001. My mom does not like 2001, so she didn't get or appreciate the reference. But it definitely felt very like it was a very sanitized movie, if that makes sense, which I suppose makes sense because it's like a fucking Mattel movie. It's interesting because it's like, it's technically the first Barbie movie, but it's also technically not the first Barbie movie because like all the other Barbie movies were animated, were they not? Live action Barbie. Was there another live action Barbie movie? Or was that the first live action Barbie movie? I think it was the first live action movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember when I was a kid, I had Barbie and the Nutcracker on DVD. What else did I have? I had like another Barbie movie, but I don't remember what it was. I know I really liked Barbie and the Nutcracker. I would watch that every year when I was a kid. The shitty animated movies. I want to watch the one with the guy with the white hair, the one that people keep making fan cams about. What was that movie? Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper. I think that's what it was. Wait, no, am I thinking? Hold on. Princess and the Pauper. Is that the one I'm thinking of? With the guy that people were memeing on? Yes, yes, Preminger, that guy with like the cunty stare. Look at this fucking photo I found of him. Hold on, is it gonna let me put this into OBS? Yeah, look at, oh my, why does it disappear? Did you guys see that? Why did it disappear? I drag it into OBS and it disappears, but you guys saw that, right? Okay, if you missed it, then I guess sucks to be you, because it literally won't, like I drag it into OBS and it disappears. I'm sorry. I would have to manually download the image because it doesn't let me like drag it into OBS. I had to explain to my mom, why is there a woman talking about but why are you not using headphones? Bro, get a fucking pair of headphones. Otherwise I'm gonna start like saying bad words just to troll you. I'm gonna start cussing up the storm just to fuck with you. You better find your headphones because I'm gonna count down from 30 seconds and I'm gonna start cussing. You just did? Okay, okay, okay. It's like, it's a Bluetooth headset. Oh, okay, okay. Immature move. I'm still at work and I've got you on speaker. Boiled beef, you are... Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you put me on speaker? I mean, at least you're not on the bus, right? I would actually be genuinely embarrassed if someone was listening to my streams while they were like on the bus or on the train. Like a child, like watching TikToks. Alex, I will get deported if you say bad words. Okay, I will try, but no promises. Actually, no, I kind of have to like not swear because like my parents are still home and like I don't want to be like cussing up a storm while they're there because they'll be like, Alex, why are you speaking like that? Who are you saying bad words to? And I'm gonna be like, you don't understand. Fuck them kids. Oh man, I got a really nice pair of like Bluetooth headphones, earbuds, sorry, for Christmas. But I was pretty annoyed when I put them in, or when I opened them up rather, because they wanted me to download their app. Like they gave me like a little like square piece of like postcard and it said like step 1, like open up the earbuds. Step 2, download the Bose app. I was like, I'm not downloading the Bose app for a pair of Why do I need an app to use a pair of Bluetooth earbuds? I can use them without the app, but apparently like the instructions are available in the app, like the actual instructions for it. It didn't come with actual instructions, but I was able to go to the Bose website and download the actual like instructions on how to use them, because they do have some specific like, some specific buttons or things, motions that you can do to use them. Daughter, you have one verbally abusive podcast. I have to say that you're a YouTuber. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like most people will know what a YouTuber is. Not a lot of people are gonna know what a Twitch streamer is. I feel like, what is more embarrassing? Saying that you're a YouTuber or saying that you're a Twitch streamer? I feel like saying that you're a Twitch streamer is more embarrassing than being a YouTuber. Allowed the app to view your photos for no reason. Dude, when I connected the Bluetooth headset to my phone, it asked to have access to my contacts and my phone history. What? I said no, of course, but I was like, why do you need my contacts and my phone history? You're a Bluetooth headset. Like the Bluetooth headset I'm using right now does not ask me for my phone history and my contact information. It doesn't. To make calls? No, but like I can use this headset that I'm wearing right now to make calls and it does not ask for my phone history. Like that is some nonsense. That is some like scary shit. I don't trust that. That's scary. I don't like that, dude. That's really scary. Oh my god, COD, are you here right now? Why are you are you really doing okay? COD, don't do it, COD. I'm just kidding. Do it. Do it. Oh boy. COD is just drawing me in a toilet again. You know, as one does. Oh boy. But I was actually kind of surprised that I didn't get sick. You know what? Actually, I've heard that sleeping on your left side is actually better for digestion than on your right side, and I think it's true, because it's like if you've ever like gone to bed drunk and you're like lying on your right side, it's just like ugh. But if you switch over to your left side, then it's like, oh. You know, like it's like so much better. But sometimes it's like hard for me to sleep on my left side because I'm the kind of person I roll around a lot. I roll like a rotisserie chicken when I sleep. So it's like, I'll be like on one side and I'll be like, oh, this doesn't feel good, but I'm comfortable on this side. And if I roll around to the other side, then I'm gonna have to get comfortable again, and that's gonna take a couple minutes. Laying on your back but the world keeps moving. Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember one time, we every year we go upstate to do some like skiing up in the mountains, and we usually stay in a cabin. Not the same cabin, but just like we rent a cabin, right? And there's this one we were staying at that had this foam. It was one of those memory foam mattresses, and I could not sleep on that thing because it was too soft and I had like no resistance. Like every time I closed my eyes, I felt like I was falling through the sky because I had like no resistance on any part of my body. It was scary. I could not sleep in that thing. I was like, how do people sleep on this? Because like I need I like a firm mattress, right? I'm a firm mattress girl. So when like it's too soft, it just feels like I'm falling and I can't like go to sleep because I feel like I'm gonna like crash into something. Sleep with your upper body higher up. I usually do, actually. I have like 2 pillows to elevate my head a little bit, and I find that that does like work pretty well. But yeah, memory foam, I don't get the memory foam thing. I would rather have a really hard like spring mattress than any kind of memory foam mattress, because I think the mattress I have right now is like a hybrid or something like that. Either that or it's like really, really firm foam, which I prefer. Like I would honestly rather sleep on the floor than sleep on a memory foam mattress. Like I've done it before. You know what's funny is that the best sleep I've ever had in my life was when I was like, what was I doing? It was like Halloween. It was like a Halloween party I went to, but it was like in the city, and it was also, wait, was it a Halloween party or was it at a convention? I think it was at a convention that happened to be on or something like that. I don't remember. But basically, like it was pretty far away from where I lived. So I just decided, like, I asked my friend if I could spend the night in her hotel room. And she was like, okay, but you're gonna have to sleep on the floor and you're also gonna have to give me $60. And somehow I agreed to that. But I slept on the floor with this like stained blanket, and like I didn't even have a pillow. But I was super drunk. I was super fucking drunk, right? So I was just like, you know what? This is fine. But that was the best sleep I've ever had in my life. I don't know why, but it was like the best sleep I've ever had. You know what's funny is that it wasn't even my friend. It was like the friend of my friend. And like we just asked if we could crash there. And she's just like, you have to give me $60. And I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll Venmo you. Modern Airbnb experience. Because it was like at least 8 people in that hotel room. It was like 2 beds. There were 3 people in each bed. And then there was me on the floor and then one other person on the floor. Actually, it was 9 people. It was like 2 other people sleeping on the floor, including me. But I was just like, why did you... Like, I mean, it's a convention. I know that people like pile into hotel rooms during conventions, but I was like, how expensive is this hotel room that you have like 9 people in it and you're charging me $60 to spend the night here? I think she was scamming me because like she didn't know me, which I mean, okay, fair. Like I'm a stranger and we just met and I'm like super drunk, but like $60 is $60. You know what I'm saying? Let me do some calculations here. That was 60, that's not 60, times 9 would be a $540 hotel room. To be fair, it was a nice hotel, so it may have actually cost that much, but I still feel like I got scammed. I still feel like I got scammed for that. So now I don't do that anymore. I don't crash with people at like, I don't even go to conventions anymore. The last convention I went to was like several years ago. I walked around the Oddest Alley for like an hour and I felt like I was gonna pass out because I was so tired. And so I went outside to get some food. And it took me like 20 minutes to get outside because it was so crowded. And all they had was like a bunch of fucking like hot dog stands. So I had to eat this like bacon wrapped hot dog. But the bacon was so slimy. It was really nasty. It was like a slimy ass bacon, so I had to take it off. And the hot dog itself was pretty mid. And I paid like, I think I paid like, I don't know, almost $10 for it, which was pretty crazy. And also like they wouldn't allow you to take food into the convention, which was irritating because like my friend, like I was helping her out at her, she's an artist. At Artist Alley, I was helping her out with her stand and she's like, oh, can you go to like the food truck and get me some like noodles or something? And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And so I do that and I have the food and I'm trying to bring it back into the convention center. And this lady, the security guard, she's like, you can't bring food inside. And I'm like, well, my friend is working and she told me to get her some food. And she's like, no exceptions. You can't bring food inside. And so like my friend she's like, she's working, right? And she's like the only one at her like stand, and she can't leave it, otherwise people are gonna steal shit. So I had to call her, and what she just like asked the person next to her to like cover her while she went outside and ate the food outside while I ran back inside and covered the stand for her. It was so ridiculous. I don't know why they had such, like, because they never used to do that. They never used to do that. They used to allow you to bring food in, and then all of a sudden they just said it's not allowed. Because you know what? I think it's because of security stuff, because over the years I've noticed they've been a lot stricter about security. There was even one year where they banned like all prop weapons. I don't actually know if they're still banned. They might still be. Just regurgitate the food. I mean, if I had hidden it, like if I had brought in a big bag with me, I might have been able to squeeze it through and just like put stuff on top of it. But it probably would have been pretty tough, I think, because they've gotten so tight about security and stuff, which makes it hard. I'm gonna grab a tissue. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. You know what else helped with the hangover too is eating lots of food. I think I ate too much food now because my stomach is starting to hurt. Banning prop weapons is so cringe. It really is. It's really stupid. Like, I think they had it so that you were allowed to have them outside. Like, if you were taking pictures outside, it was fine, but you couldn't bring them inside the convention hall proper. So if you were like a cosplayer and you had weapons with you, you had to like trek back to your hotel room and leave them there, which was annoying. I think they might have walked back on that, but I'm not totally sure. Best sleep I've ever gotten was at a Renaissance Fest. Really? Yeah, like it's like it's a foam sword, dude. It's made out of fucking foam. You can't hurt someone with a foam sword. I used to do photography for conventions at the Philippines, and they stopped every cosplayer to check their shit. Yeah, it's like being at the fucking airport. It's like being at the fucking airport now. Oh my god. Like it's like not even worth it to cosplay if you have any kind of props at all, because you're gonna have to like check them in, get them tagged, all that bullshit, or just like wear something that doesn't require any kind of prop. But it's like going to the airport. Speaking of going to the airport, I remember I watched this video talking about how like, because my uncle complained about this at Christmas, how like some airports they have different rules, right? And apparently they've been like mixing up the rules to not only keep people on their toes, but also because they get new machines in, and the new machines like scan a lot better so that people don't have to like take out their liquids or anything. I never take out my liquids in the first place, and they don't really care. But I don't know. 20 degrees out, no blankets, sleeping on the ground in a tent with 4 other people, incredibly drunk. Best 2 hours of sleep I've ever had, right? Oh. You just walked in because you weren't a cosplayer. Oh. I have a friend who works for TSA and can attest it ain't great. Yeah. Like, because it must be hard for them, too, to have to keep up with the constantly changing regulations, you know? It's like one thing if you go to the airport, like, once a year and the rules change, but if you're, like, working there and the rules are changing every single day, like, that is a pain to deal with. But, because, like, what I hate is taking out my laptop. I fucking hate taking out my electronics. That is the worst part of going through security. Like, you can just scan them, like, because I have my phone, I have my Switch, I have my computer, what else do I have? That's usually it, but that's still like 3 devices, and that's 3 devices I have to like shove back into my bag when I'm all, you know, said and done. If I was in the TSA, I would just wave everyone through. Because like going through airport security in other countries for the most part is really good. When I was in Japan, I didn't have to take off my shoes. I didn't even have to take out my computer. Like I was going through the, like TSA or whatever, and like I was taking out my computer, and the guy's like, "Oh no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that." And I was like, "Really? I don't have to take out my electronics?" And I got through there in like less than 10 minutes. It was fantastic. But I'm gonna, oh man, I'm wondering if I should get TSA pre for my Japan trip when I go this year, actually, in spring. But that's gonna be like my only trip for probably the next 2 years, unless my mom plans a trip like to Italy or something and I decide to go. Cause like, the thing about TSA pre is that you have to go to the airport for like an interview, don't you? And the nearest airport is like kind of far away. So, cause like I actually signed up for TSA pre before COVID, and I was going to go into my interview, but then COVID happened and it got canceled. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere for the foreseeable future. Oh man, cause it would be nice to go through TSA pre, because my parents have TSA pre and it's easy for them, but I don't really travel as much as they do, so. You have to pinky promise you're not a terrorist. Oh. I sent the evidence of the bat shenanigans. What bat shenanigans are you talking about? Oh, okay. Airport security, yeah. It's kind of bullshit. I'm not looking forward to dealing with that at all. It's not gonna be a lot of fun. All right. I think I've been talking for like half an hour. I should probably get to the actual purpose of this stream, which is 2023 and 2024. So I'm going to transition over here. Whip. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start off by talking about what I accomplished last year. And I feel like I accomplished quite a bit. So it says got new model, but technically I got 2 new models if you think about it. I got my 2D model, and I got the beautiful model that I'm using right now that Dollie made me. So technically that is 2 models. CCV stands for concurrent viewers. So that is your average viewer count. So like how many people are at your stream watching your stream at one time, that is CCV, concurrent viewers. I got 500 followers on Twitch, which was it was an uphill battle. Definitely from the beginning, because I was using that shit model and a shit voice changer because I wanted to sound like a cute anime girl, but I ended up sounding like a nasally, like, weirdo. So, you know, things started to change for me once I switched over to this model, which, you know, is for the best. I'm not going to show you guys Alex 1.0 because I would have to boot up VTube Studio, and that's going to be too much, like, too much. Real OGs. Yeah, the real OGs. Actually, there's not a lot of, like, OGs that have stuck with me, because when I started streaming, I was streaming in Japan time, and now most of the people that watched me when I was in Japan time, like, they're not able to watch me because I stream in, like, EST now. So, to those of you who are OGs, like, thank you for supporting me. And you're a real one, right? But, you know, it feels like even just getting to 500 followers was kind of a fight, because if there's one thing I've learned about streaming, it is a constant battle to prove to people that you are worth their time, that you are worth their, you know, admiration, and you are worth their attention. And that is not something that is easy to do, because you constantly have to prove yourself to people, is what I really like feel like streaming is like about. Like, you could just sit here and I could be like, who's the guy who just doesn't really do anything but somehow has a lot of followers? Is that DSP? Like, I could just do fuck all, right? And complain about how I'm not getting anywhere. But, you know, I feel like even putting like the most minuscule amount of effort into it helps. And I'm really thankful for everyone, every single person who has like stuck with me and who has like followed me. And even some people who watch me occasionally, are like very rarely. Like, I am still very thankful for everyone who has like stuck with me for this long, and to all the new people who have followed. Because, you know, on one hand, of course I want more. I want to be the world's biggest EN VTuber. But like, I am extraordinarily grateful for like all that I've achieved, and for everyone who is here. Don't get it twisted any other way, because I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. Ronan, hello, welcome in. Um, let's see. I raised my CCV significantly. So, when I started, I had like 1, and then I went to 2, and then I went to 3, and then I went to 4, and I was able to get affiliate on Twitch. And now my average, according to Twitch, is about 15 to 20, which is very good, and I'm quite happy with that progress that I've made. It's only been uphill from here for me, and I'm quite pleased about it. Like what I see a lot is I see a lot of like newer people kind of immediately get discouraged that they're not like, "Oh, I'm funny, I'm interesting, I'm entertaining, and I don't have like 50 people in my stream right off the bat." Like, I knew pretty much going in that that was not how it's going to happen, but just like I remember when I was first starting out, just having like 1 person or 2 people in my stream was amazing to me because it meant that like 2 people found me entertaining, 2 people found me funny, 2 people found me interesting enough to like give me their time. And I feel the same way now. Like, to how many people are here right now? The 13 people that are watching right now, I am grateful for every single one of you, and thank you for giving me your time. She doesn't know I've been a bot all along. You now have a cult. And I feel like if you have the wrong mentality about streaming, you're not going to have a good time. Like, if you have the mentality that you deserve to have people in your stream because XYZ, like, you are not going to have a good time. Because, like, I'm to be perfectly honest, no one really deserves, like, you don't deserve to have, like, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but like, you don't deserve to have like viewers. Viewers are something you have to earn. You have to work towards, and you have to like actually work hard to like maintain those kind of like people coming to your stream and like keep them coming back. And it's just something that you have to learn, and you have to be grateful for every single person that comes into your streams. Because if you don't, you don't deserve viewers. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like you have to work towards it. You have to prove to people that you are worthy of their time. That is what streaming is really about to me, is proving to people that I am worth their time. And it's hard, it's not easy, but it's also, for me, I like it because it gives me something to work towards. And I am a very goal-oriented person. So for me, having a goal just means like I have something to do. I have something I can focus on. I have something to keep the voices away? Larger streamers sometimes forget each user is a whole human being. Yeah, I think like, that's it happens. It happens. Like when you're to that size, like it's going to happen regardless. I to be honest with you, I do hope one day to be at that size, but that's a long way off. You should get a job now. Oh boy. I also last year had my first collab, which was my collab with the Taiwanese VTubers that I did. When did I do that? That was like kind of a while ago. Was that in the summer? I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but that was my first collab, and despite the fact that it was such a big collab, I had a lot of fun with it. And it's nice to just work with other people sometimes. I've been collabing with people more often. I've collabed with Dolly, with Ronan, with Amane. Um, I've definitely collabed with, like, for me, what is a lot of people. Like, I've collabed with what is a lot of people for me. Oh, for like Lumen and a lot of people too. I've collabed with like a lot of people, surprisingly, for me. Rip social credit. Shut up. Um, what else? I mean, I made friends. I made friends. I've made friends with other streamers, with other VTubers, and I'm very happy with it. I want to work harder at maintaining relationships with people because I'm the kind of person that is not really very good at that. So I do have people that I can say and I consider my friends now, which makes me very happy. I would also say that I got slightly better at editing clips. If you haven't already, go watch my SpongeBob clip that I uploaded onto my YouTube channel. I worked sort of hard on it, and it only has like, I don't know, 20 views, which is a shame. How many views does it have? Probably like 16. Let me check right now. It was basically just a clip of me talking about the SpongeBob AI thing. Oh, it has 23. Okay, that's 3 more than I thought. But go watch that clip if you haven't already. It's on my YouTube channel. And I did do sort of interesting editing on there, or at least I tried anyway. Yeah. I to be honest with you, I was like having trouble thinking of things that I've accomplished in 2023 because I'm the kind of person where I don't really see anything as I do as an accomplishment because I always feel like I'm trying to get to the start line. Like I always feel like I'm so far behind everyone in every aspect of everything that the only thing I could do is just get to the start line. And that's like my best, which is, a depressing way of thinking about it, but I'm still intensely grateful for all that I've achieved and I want to continue working harder, not only for myself, but for you guys as well, so I can create better content for you. I might stream now that I have a house. Ooh, okay. Nice. Well, yeah. Let me know if you are. Let's see. Oh, wait, I set up a slideshow, sort of. I figured out how to do slideshows in OBS, which I didn't even know you could do in OBS because I tried to do a slideshow one time, but it wasn't really a slideshow. It was just like me like putting an image into OBS and then like deleting the image and then adding a new image because I didn't realize I could just do this. I could just press the button and make a slideshow manually. So I have some goals for this year, rather. So my first goal, Absolute Stratos, hello, welcome in. It's get 1,000 Twitch followers, which to be honest with you, I'm almost there. Like, I maybe should have made this like 2,000 or 1,500 because I feel like I'm going to get 1,000 in the next couple months. So maybe I should have made it a little bit bigger, but 1,000 is still an achievement for me. 1,000 is still an achievement for me. So I also want to do more collabs. I'm thinking like, I don't want to say like a specific amount in a specific like amount of time because that's going to be too much pressure for me. But I want to be more proactive about asking people for collabs and stuff because I've talked about this before. I don't like asking people for like to hang out with me or do collabs with me because I feel like really, you know, sad and pathetic when I do it. And also because I've been ghosted by people before. Um I've been ghosted twice now by a bigger VTuber who I really look up to. And like I get it, right? I'm like a nobody compared to her, but it's still kind of like I yeah, it's like all you have to do is just say like, "Oh, I'm not really interested in the collab right now. Thank you. Have a happy new year." Like I don't like being ghosted. I would rather just be turned down than ghosted. Like I do not take well to ghosting. Like it's rude. It's really rude. Like if you politely decline me, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. I'm an adult. I can handle rejection. But ghosting is just such like a childish thing to do, and I am always like, I don't know. Ghosting feels worse than getting declined. I feel like it is easy to get drowned in the messages. Yeah, I'm also willing to think that too. That maybe my messages just got lost in her inbox, which is a possibility as well. That I'm like okay with, but I feel like uncomfortable reaching out to her anymore because like I just feel like if I keep reaching out, I'm gonna seem like a crazy person. So I'm just gonna like I know my place. I know my place. But I also, I need to get over my fear of like dealing with people and just start asking people to collab more. I need to do that. Um, so that is a goal for me that I'm going to try to work on. The next goal is probably going to be my most difficult one to achieve. Actually, that's not true. I organize these in terms of like how difficult they will be to achieve. This one is like in the middle because it's slightly more realistic than the other two, which is to have an average CCV of 40, which is considering mine is like 15 to 20 right now. It's like I would be doubling my CCV, which would be kind of hard to do, I think, considering where I am now, but it's what I want to do. And it's going to be pretty hard because like CCV is not really something you have any direct control over. Like, unfortunately, I can't force people to watch my streams. You know? I can't, like, force people to come and watch my streams, but I need to, you know, try and just make better content and just do more. Have to go now? Oh, yeah, no, totally. Thank you for sticking around, Cozy Snorlax. I hope you have a good one. And thank you for the head pat. So I want to raise my CCV. I don't know how. I just have to be more, I don't know, funny, interesting, entertaining. Don't know how to do that, but I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. My next goal is to get monetized on YouTube. So even though I don't stream on YouTube anymore, I have a VOD and clip channel, which I would like to get monetized. Even though I know I wouldn't be making that much money off of it, I still want to, just so that, you know, I can say that I have a monetized YouTube channel. But it's really hard because even though they just lowered the qualifications to have a monetized channel, but it's still pretty difficult if you're not someone who is able to, like, it's basically up to the algorithm, right? And I know VODs are not particularly that, like, they don't do well in the algorithm. And my clips don't do very well either. My clips very rarely get over like 50 views. And my shorts, Coke or orange juice? Coke. But it's going to be hard. I know for my eligibility, so I need 500 subscribers on YouTube. I currently have 443, which is fine. And then the other thing I need is 3,000 watch hours over the last year. And I have 782 watch hours total. So I'm a long way away. My only choices are to make either a video that goes viral or a short that goes viral. So it's either the 3,000 watch hours or 3 million shorts views. So it seems like really the only way to get monetization on YouTube is to basically have something that goes like at least a little bit viral. So that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be the hardest one. Which leads me into my next goal of blow up and act like I don't know nobody. I'm kidding. You guys know I'll always be grateful for you. I'm not gonna act like I don't know nobody. But I do want to blow up. That is something that I want to do. And I used to have like an obsession with Riff Raff. I actually bought tickets to one of his concerts and I was gonna go with my friends, but then my friend like bailed on me and I was like, I don't want to go to a Riff Raff concert alone. And then I was just like kind of stopped like listening or watching. Actually, I didn't even listen to his music. I just followed him on Instagram because he was so fucking weird. Like, he's one of those like flexers, right? And he was like always flexing his like ugly ass house and his ugly ass car. And I just thought he was so funny for doing that. But he actually does have like a couple songs that are kind of bangers. Like Carlos Slim. Is that what the song is called? I forget what the song is called, but it's like something something Carlos Slim. It's kind of a banger though. Delulu. Yeah, that's my Delulu goal. That's my Delulu goal, right? That is my delusional goal. Oh man. But let's see, what do I have in the next slide here? Oh yes, how I'm going to achieve my goals. I need to put something into practice here. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not calling them resolutions, I'm calling them goals. Because I think that resolutions, like, what is a resolution if not a goal that doesn't get achieved? Right? Like, I'm a goal-oriented person, and I need to have some tangible or maybe perhaps intangible goal that I need to achieve in order to like give me something to do. And when I think of a resolution is like something that I can like choose to complete or not. Whereas like a goal is more like it's more it's more solid. Like it's more solid to me anyway. Where it's like a resolution, it's like, okay, it's something that I want to do, but maybe it's not something that's going to get achieved. But when I think about like a goal, it's like, okay, here's something that I'm going to do, right? It's it's like an end line, you know, from start to end. So my goal is to stream 4 times a week, which I think should be achievable considering I'm not going to be working a whole lot. Um, Overcome my hatred of video editing and make more clips. That's gonna be pretty difficult for me to do. Also because, like, when I look back at my clips, like, you guys, I'm super critical of myself. I'm really, really highly critical of myself. And when I look back at, like, my videos for things that are, like, funny or whatever, I'm just like, ah, this isn't funny. This isn't clever. This isn't good enough. You know, I see my content every day and I just think, like, this isn't good enough. It's not good enough. I'm not good enough. So I do appreciate you guys for clipping me. That really helps me. And when I do post a clip that one of you guys has like clipped, I do try to credit you when I can. Like I know I have a few like clips, that broiled beef clip that I'm like 99% sure I did credit you when I posted it on YouTube, just to let you know. So thank you guys for making clips of me. It really helps. Because if anything, like a clip gives me an idea of like a good like a starting point. Like, okay, this is what I said. How can I make this like more interesting? One vid weekly. Yeah, I should probably like one a week is what I should be aiming for. That's that's kind of a lot because now it's been like one every 3 months. But I need to pick up the pace. I really do. But it's also like fighting with the algorithm is hard too, because I'll like make a clip that I'll put effort into and or like a short or whatever, and then I'll post it and it'll be like, oh, okay, you get 100 views, you get 12 views. And it's like, oh, cool. How are people going? Like, okay, that really worked out well. Like, if I'm publishing a bunch of clips and they're all getting like 12 views, then what is the point of that, you know? So that's also why I kind of have trouble with doing clips and stuff, is because like they don't really do well, and I'm like, well, if they're not doing well, then I'm wasting my time making them. But I know all it takes is like one thing to go viral. It just takes one. And I just have to keep doing it until I find the one, you know, until the one, you know, blows up, right? There's a lot that can be elevated just by adding SFX into BGM. Yeah, true, true. I don't need to like do anything crazy with it. I just need to be I need to find more like I have some BGM actually, not BGM, sorry, sound effects. And I should look for like things like transitions or like free video effects that I can utilize as well, because I know there's like websites that have those. Star wipe transition. Yeah, yeah. So that's something that's I gotta do. I gotta try. I've gotta put more effort into it. And I have to like I want to do more like kind of skits, not necessarily skits, but remember how last night we were talking about me making a short about how much I hate the Koopalings from Mario? Like not a stream clip, right? But something original, something that I sat here and filmed and did myself. I need to do more things like that. But I just have zero ideas, because every time I have an idea, I think like, oh, this is an idea, but it's probably a stupid idea that's not going to do very well, so there's no point in doing it, you know? Like boom.sfx. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like a staged bit. Yes, yes, exactly. Exclusive content would be an incentive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, Even if it's a shit post. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just like I'm so very good at like putting down my ideas that like I demotivate myself very easily. If that makes sense. I'm very good at demotivate. I don't even need any haters because I do the hating on myself. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Green Tea Kitsune. Thank you. I put myself down enough as it is. I don't even need anyone to tell me that I'm not doing very well. Maybe that's why like you guys are all so supportive of me, to like keep me in check and keep me from like drowning in self-doubt. It's much appreciated either way. Another thing that I need to do is try to promote myself more and be more social. And that kind of ties into being more active on Twitter and Discord. Because like I do have the time to be more active like on Twitter and Discord. but I don't really like, I'm just the kind of like, I am so full of self-doubt all the time that I'm just like, I don't know what to do or what to say because like I don't know. So I need to like overcome that, and I need to just be more social and like be more, talk to people more and stuff. Like I just need to do that. And especially like, I mean, I know Twitter is I only have a Twitter because it's like a VTuber thing to do. You're a VTuber, you have to have a Twitter. But I know that there are like a lot of VTuber like fans and stuff on Twitter, so it is a good way. It's also a good way to connect with people as well. With other VTubers. It's a good way to connect with people too. Silveris, hello, welcome in, welcome in. So I need to be better at like, it's mostly for connections, right? Just so it's like I have it and I could like put alerts on there. For what it's worth, we're here for you. So anything you come up with, we're down for. Oh, thank you, Broiled Beef. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm thinking of having like a shit posting era. Like maybe I should shit post more on Twitter. Cause like I used to be a pretty crazy shit poster in my day. You have two shorts that have over 1K views. They're a dad joke and shit talking. Oh yeah, those ones. Those are my two like best shorts. The one where I said bamboozled, and the one where I'm shit talking in TF2. Yeah, surprisingly, those are my best shorts, which is like so weird to me. But yeah, two niches to exploit. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Ooh, I wonder if I could do like dad jokes, like as some as a short. That might work. That might work. My best shorts are my white basketball shorts. What are my best shorts? I would say my best shorts are the pair of shorts that I made myself, but they're also like, they don't really fit me that well anymore because like my body is like slightly different than it was when I made them. But I also have a really nice pair of shorts I got from Uniqlo. I like those shorts a lot. Those are probably my second best pair of shorts. I really like shorts. I made them myself. Yes, I made them myself. I used to sew myself a lot of clothing. I used to make a lot of clothing for myself. I still do like know how to sew, and I still have my sewing machine, but I just haven't really been inspired into making anything. Exactly. Shorts are comfortable and easy to wear. Like I don't really even wear skirts anymore. I have some long skirts, but I just prefer to wear shorts because shorts are just so cute and comfortable and easy to wear. I love shorts. I really do. If you're interested, try getting the item vertical video plugin so it's easier to get it. Item vertical video. Let me take a look at this. This is for OBS. Use a separate canvas to manage your vertical content and link your... Oh, this is for OBS. How does this work? Interesting. Because I know... You know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised that sorry, not Twitter. Twitch has not made a vertical video, like, stream type yet. Because YouTube is just doing that, and it seems to be doing well for them. Oh, you gotta go? Yeah, no problem. Thank you for sticking around, bro, but I hope you have a good move. Gotta pull up that shark mentality. Interesting. Yeah, because like I know how to like edit shorts on not OBS, Premiere. I just have to like switch some stuff around. Also, I really, really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna I'm gonna put us on a VRB while I go to the bathroom. Wait, why did it not? Oh wait, whoops, I pressed the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I am back. Let's see, I think this is the one we were on, right? Yes, okay. Woo! Oh wait, okay. Did it switch over? Did I fuck up the transition? I may have fucked up the transition. I apologize. Also, I just realized that I don't have any BGM. I forgot to do BGM for this. How embarrassing. I mean, it's almost over, so you guys are just gonna have to stick with it for a little bit longer. Because I think I have one more slide here, actually. I'm gonna talk about what I have in store for next year. So, what's in store for 2024? So, I want to do the Yakuza series. I really want to go through it. Like, I finished 0 and I want to go through the rest of the series, so you can expect that. I also want to do a modded Skyrim playthrough. I don't know what mods, besides like the essential mods, I'm going to put in there. To be honest with you, it's probably just going to be like graphical mods or mods like I don't know what good mods there are for Skyrim in 2024, so I'll have to do some research into that. Um, I don't know why, but I just like every day for like the past like 5 days, I've just been itching to play Warframe, even though I haven't played it in years and years and years. And that's why I said maybe Warframe, because like I already have like my long-term game, which is Team Fortress 2. But I've been itching for it, and I don't think there's very many other VTubers that play Warframe. Um, so I think it might be an interesting niche for me to get into. Modded Skyrim could get resource heavy. If I could run Skyrim on like a 2010 Dell XPS laptop when it first came out, I think I could run modded Skyrim on my computer. I think it should be fine. It should be okay. Unless I'm like, you know, doing some kind of like 4K HD texture mod, which I'm probably not going to do because that's like, I don't want it to be like in 100 gigabytes mod like resource, you know? Skyrim vanilla. Yeah, I can't. Vanilla Skyrim is borderline unplayable. And I've beaten like vanilla Skyrim before. I've beaten it twice before and it's borderline unplayable. But I love it. It's like my favorite game regardless. And I can't wait to go back to Solstheim because Solstheim is my favorite, really my favorite part of Skyrim in the DLC. It's probably just going to be me doing the DLC and just forgetting about the main story because I love Solstheim so much. It's my favorite place. I want more people to watch me. I want to stream Warframe. You gotta pick one. Is Warframe really not that popular anymore? Is it really not that popular? I would have thought that it would be more popular. Let's see here. Research. Let's see. Oh, Takeru, hello, welcome in. Let me take a look here. Warframe comparatively to TF2. Average 3 viewers, average 2.6, average 3.5, average 3.9. Okay, versus like Team Fortress, Fortress 2. The average viewership for Team Fortress 2 and Warframe in Twitch's analytics are about the same. TF2 being actually less, but Warframe having a more like stable numbers, if that makes sense. So it might not actually be that big of a thing. I know, it's like I have contradictory goals. Like I want to get big, but I also don't want to play fucking like flavor of the month games or Overwatch or Valorant or any of those like garbage games, you know? Like I'm pretty happy with the TF2 crowd, even though it does bring in some pretty like weird and unhinged people, but those are my people. I can be weird and unhinged at times, so who am I to complain? Who am I to complain, right? Warframe is online. Yeah, it's an online game. It is. I was gonna compare it to Team Fortress 2 in the sense that they're both online, but yeah, it's like online multiplayer. Birds of a feather. Yeah, basically. Basically. Average 2 Fort enjoyer. Hey, I hate 2 Fort. Don't get it twisted. Um So that's something I want to do because like, oh, I have so many games I want to play. So many games, so little time. So many games, so little time. So I really have to kind of like hunker down and figure out like what I want to be a long game and what I want to be a short game. Because most of the games that I want to play are long games. And I know short games are probably like, I feel like a little bit better sometimes, but I don't know. I really don't know. Um, and the last thing is a new model. I said this in quotes potentially, just in case like something happens and like Dolly isn't able to do it because Dolly offered to make me a new model, an original model, not one that is based off of my Live 2D, which I don't have the rights for, but one model that I completely designed myself and own the rights to. So I'm gonna take her up on her offer. You know, there's no timeline for this. I'm not, you know, I'm not rushing her. I'm not I'm not cracking the whip on her because she's got her life and I have mine. So, you know, she can do whatever she wants whenever she wants. I don't really care. But I will be having a new original 3D model. Not a 2D model, but I will, you know, as long as I have the rights to it, I will be happy with it. I will be happy with something that I have the rights to because if I have the rights to it, that means that I can potentially make merch of it. So that'll be good. And I also, I mean this like isn't on my what's in store for 2024, but it's like I would like to get new overlays and a new starting screen and a new whatever screen. And I was like looking at some prices on VGen. And of course, it's expensive, but with the money I've made this month alone, I might be able to get some new overlays. So thank you guys. Merch for chance. So do you want to stream what you want for the design? I I want it to be a surprise. Like if you're in Dolly's Discord, she will be streaming her making it, but on my stream I want it to be a surprise. It's actually it's not going to be excessively different from what I look like right now. I mean it will be. But like in terms of the design, it's going to have the same vibe because that's one thing that was really important to me because I know like people have kind of gotten used to this model and they like it a lot and I want to keep the same vibe. I want to keep the seal smile. So I want to keep all the things that people really like while also making it like unique to me and making it my own. But it's gonna be a secret for a while. It's gonna be a little secret. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to wait because I want it to be a nice and silly surprise. But I mean, it won't be a surprise if you're watching Dolly stream it on Discord. But that's fine. I don't really care. Am I suddenly going to become a bright pink magical girl thing? No, 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 no. It's gonna be monochrome. It's gonna have the same color scheme that I currently have right now, which is like black, white, and gray. It's gonna be pretty much the same color scheme, but yeah, it's a surprise. You'll see. You'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Um, what else? I mean, I've pretty much like gotten almost everything that I need to do. Like the things that I wanted to get last year that I felt would help me with my streams, like a mic stand, um, that kind of stuff, a new phone holder. I have all those things. So now all I really need to do is save up for like, oh, a new desk too. I need to save up for the big things, which is like, you know, an actual new computer, like a physical, like a computer, you know, not like a laptop that I can stream off of. Because streaming off of a laptop only gets you so far. And this is a pretty good laptop, but I know one day she's going to kick the bucket and I need to have a backup when that happens. So she's just going to be an actual seal. Oh boy. But I also am going to have some new emotes. I'm going to be making them this week, I think on Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. I should just show you guys my schedule since I can't really think of anything I want to like get some water here. Yeah, I need $1 million because like a streaming PC is probably going to be minimum 1,500. Minimum 1,500. Yeah, $1 more billion. Emote suggestions? If you have any, yeah, I'd be willing to hear some emote suggestions. Because so far, I have the Seal Pope. I have the Crying Seal, which I need to make a new one. I have Headphones or Light Stick Seal. A Smug Seal. And potentially Demo Seal, like a seal with eye patch. Ooh, you mean like... Oh, you mean like the nails and the eyelash seal? That could be fun. That could be fun, actually. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down, like beauty seal. I don't know what you'd call that. Beauty seal. That could be fun. Okay, I like that. I like that. Oh boy. Okay. I have a lot of emotes that I can do now. You asked for this one. Okay, just for you, Inigo, just for you. I'll put it on the list. I'll put it on the list. I don't know when I'm gonna make it. Maybe on Saturday, but we'll see. Because I like that emote. It's fun. It's one of Big Ham's emotes, right? I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my little slideshow. I tried to come up with more things, but I couldn't really come up with anything. I did try. I did try. Um, I mean, this stream was gonna be a little bit shorter anyway, just to kind of like check in and tell you guys what's going on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to the ending screen here. And where's the ending screen? Oh god, I moved everything around in OBS. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I have a lot going on this week. It's kind of gonna be crazy because it's my last week before I start work and school again. So I have to like put in as much as I can this week. So well done. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you guys as well. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year. So tomorrow at 4, I am going to be streaming, I don't know what yet, probably Scarlet Nexus. But then in the evening, I'm going to be doing Death Stranding. So that's going to be at 10. Well, I guess it's more nights than evening. But then we have Team Fortress 2 on Wednesday. And yes, it looks like Saturday I'm going to be drawing the emotes at 5. So yeah, we've got a pretty jam-packed week. Sunday, another don't know what I'm going to be doing day, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're cool with that. We're fine with that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had going for me today. I'm too tired to raid someone right now because I still have some stuff I need to do today, so I'm probably just going to call it here. But before I go, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Also, have a happy, wonderful New Year. Bye-bye!